Hey, Bill Jennings here, and you know what we need to talk about? We need to talk about buyer's remorse, expectations, and unfortunately, inspections. You ready? Here we go. So, you've got a buyer, you've been working with them for 6 months, they're great people, but they've been picky. You finally find the house, the perfect house for them, it's a great property, and they get the deal together, and you've been here before. What's next? What happens next, or next to follow, is some level of buyer's remorse. What is buyer's remorse? Well, buyer's remorse is when you regret or question the decision you've just made. You buy this can of pop and you say, oh man, I'm on a diet. Did I really need that can of pop? No, I didn't need that. What did I do that for? You have remorse for buying the can of pop. I don't care if it's a piece of clothing. Did I really need that? I've got 3 other shirts just like that. Car, that's a pretty big ticket item. Now think about a house. A major investment, maybe the largest investment that they will ever make. And you think there's not going to be some buyer's remorse? Absolutely, there's going to be some buyer's remorse. So you need to be aware of that. So you get back to the deal. You get the deal put together. Here it is. Everything's going great. They're all excited. And then you've got an inspection coming up. So what do? I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you what's worked very, very well over the years, and I've taught some of my agents to do. That's also worked very well. And that is, number one, acknowledge it. Especially if you think this is as a person that's going to be a little panicky, who's going to be very adverse to inspection items, if they're not going to handle it well. So what you do is you say, hey guys, congratulations, I'm so glad you're excited. You should be excited. However, what you're probably going to experience in the next couple days or days to follow is a little buyer's remorse. And they might look at you and say, well, I'm not going to experience the buyer's remorse. You say, hey, you know what? Most people do. And if you do, it's okay. The next thing that's going to happen, guys, is we're going to do this inspection. And when we do this, you're going to have this long list of items that were completely unbeknownst to you. You had no idea that were coming, that you didn't see. And you may think, oh my gosh, I just bought the money pit. I just bought the biggest POS in this entire city. And I'm here to tell you that most likely you didn't. It's going to be okay. I'm here to help you. I'm here to get through this. We're going to take a look at each item. We're going to go through it. But I want to back up one step here. And that is, if you set the tone for them and then it gets to that point, or they get to the point where they do experience some buyer's remorse, you know what you look like? A genius. You look like a genius. All of a sudden they get the inspection report. Sure enough, there's that long laundry list. Oh, you know what? Bill told us this had happened. Again, you look like the professional. You look like an expert agent. Makes you look good. And it's just accurate and it's ethical. So next, you get back to that inspection report and you tell them, hey guys, you know what, we're going to take a look at each one of these items, but we're not going to overreact. We're going to maintain an even keel. And this is really common. This happens to most of my buyers. They get to this point. There are all sorts of items that they weren't aware of. They couldn't have known. They couldn't possibly have seen. And you're going to address each one of them. And you're going to tell them, hey, this is minor, or maybe this is major, maybe we need to do something about this. Or you know what, maybe we do need to walk away. And you have to acknowledge that. Say, hey, if you guys want to get out, you can get out. If we decide that there's something major that comes up and you're just not comfortable, we're out of here. I'll help you get out of this too. So that's what you got to do. You got to set expectations. Expectations are the key to everything. Now, the psychology of why that works, I think, is pretty obvious. Number one, you're not pushing them. You're empowering them. You're predicting and anticipating what's going to happen. You look like the expert. They have trust in you, what's going on. And then you tell them and put them at ease to say, hey, if it is something we want to get out of, we can do that. And then you also give them peace of mind. They know that if this is not the right property, they don't have to do it. They're going to realize they're buying this house because they want to buy it, not because they have to. What a terrible feeling to ever think that you have to buy a house. None of us would ever want to feel that. You want them to want to buy that house. And they will and can if you properly set the expectations and allow them to anticipate what is to follow. Best of luck. Thanks for watching.